Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, you remember we were talking about Canelo Alvarez versus Kovalev, about a month ago before all of this really went down. We was talking about hell no to Kovalev Canelo, hell no to Kovalev Canelo, right? Because we knew it was going to go down, and we knew we didn't really want that. So we still don't want that, right? It's going to happen. It's still hell no to the damn fight, right? We're going to be starting to hear the narrative of him going up 2 weight divisions to fight Kovalev, one of the to get another championship, right? So he can be the 4 division champ, like we just giving that away, like we just gonna ignore the fact that beating Fielding at 168 pounds was a title. That is not a title, people. WBA regular means they have a super champion. They have a champion. WBA is just making another belt, and that one does not count. So you're not a champion at 168. There are some people there that you could fight to become one, but Fielding is not that. So he doesn't have a 168. Make sure that's clear. Kovalev would be one of the champions, one of the 4, if he were to be Kovalev, right? But we give these divisions away all the time. We just give them away. Like Manny Pacquiao is an 8 division champion, right? 30, 40 years ago, there were only 7 divisions. What was you? You bantam, you feather. Then, after that, you lightweight. You know what I'm saying? You then welter. And if you ain't going up to no junior, no, you go right up to from welter to middle to light heavy, and then the heavy. It's about 7 titles. Ain't all these titles. We got all them juniors and middle and between, and then the fighters got the nerve they meet at catch weights in between. All of the ones that we just put in between them, all that they go junior middle and super middle, right around middle. That's 3 of them right around there. You know what I mean? So it's all that stuff wasn't going down. So of course you can get some, 8-time champions with Manny Pacquiao, 8 division, right? But there's a lot of catchweight in there and junior and super in there that didn't exist. So people of the past didn't have the opportunity. So it's not really. Let's just, if we can say, well, like we do movies, some movies sell the most right now because money is just things have changed. But if you go back, to what really happened when it was adjusted for inflation, then it's going to be Gone with the Wind or something like that. Sound of Music or something will come up, be the best movie because, it is what it is. Those fighters didn't have the opportunity to get 8 belts or what we're doing. And for example, like we're doing with this Canelo right now, we're saying that the 168 counts. That's a technicality. That's an asterisk next to that because that's not a champion in that division. Right? There's another one not only in the division, which we have 4 of those, but that's one that's not even the best in his sanctioning body. So that doesn't count. Now we have to agree on that now, don't we? Right? So and here's the other thing about it, and the main thing is why can't we sell a fight like this? For the undisputed middleweight championship of the world. You would have Demetrius Andrade versus Canelo Alvarez. First undisputed championship for 20 or 30 years in most of y'all lifetime. You know what I mean? That's it. Undisputed, let them know it doesn't happen all the time and the possibilities are right in front of your face. You gotta let people know that we don't have it. Some people don't even know what it is because they don't have, they're not paying attention. Somebody say champion, oh, it's a champion. But it's about 30 of them. You know what I mean? That's not what's up. You tell them what undisputed is. This would be the best middleweight. Now, we didn't even get that opportunity. Canelo did not want to fight Andrade again, since he hasn't been wanting to forever. Right? That's the problem there. We can't be talking about Canelo and forgetting. We were that close to undisputed, and they both at the zone. They could have did this deal. It was nothing in the way. Never. It was never anything in the way except Canelo and his team. So that, alone makes me not really interested in Canelo versus your boy, Kovalev, right? Just like I ain't interested in Demetrius Andrade versus Charlo, right? And said hell no to that. Hell no to Andrade and Charlo, with some lyrics with it. Forgot them. That's what it was, because these are the things that's supposed to happen instead of undisputed. So, you're hearing things, Now that that they might make excuses if Canelo loses to Kovalev, and the obvious would be it's 2 divisions up or whatever. But we know Canelo's been heavy, and Canelo bullied most of his fights. He was bigger than the other guys with the rehydrating, and we all know that as well. So when you put that, then you put the Clint Buterol caught twice, and now he has been bestowed the franchise right champion, which is just brand new, just for him, and he didn't even clean out the division. Not even the best in the sanctioned body. WBC gave him that franchise belt, guys, and Charlo's right there. Been mandatory for who knows how long. I'm talking about if they had a belt for mandatory, it'd be so dusty. It's ridiculous, right? It's just absolutely ridiculous. But gave him that, and another title Canelo has. He's the face of boxing. You know that. He's the main guy. He's the guy. He's the cash cow of boxing, right? I would like that guy normally to be the best guy, or what I would put in the top 5, and I don't have Canelo there, based on what he's doing and based on you would want to clean out your division. Most fighters don't get the opportunity to clean out because of things and politics. You right there, one fight away from Demetrius Andre, who's been calling you out since the man could talk. I told you they took the pacifier out, and the first thing he said was not mama or dada, it was Canelo. And what happened? They didn't know till 20 years later that was a dude named Canelo. He has been wanting Canelo literally that long. And it was WBA champ, WBO champ in junior. There's another division, junior middleweight division, right? And it was calling him out, wouldn't fight him. He got stripped for whatever back in the day for just at the day because he had some contractual issues and nobody would fight him. That's another thing. Couldn't get no fights. Gave it to Liam Smith. Canelo fought for that same belt immediately. Just blatant stuff. Now you up in this division, got a belt. What you telling Gennady Golovkin to do? Hey, if you get a belt, we can fight again. If there's the guy with the belt, the only one you would need to become undisputed, a legend, and no one is crying for that fight. I've seen the article, and I repeat myself, but I've seen the article say that Demetrius Andre is not even worthy. A two-division champion, undefeated Olympian. We tell him he's not worthy to fight, and he wants to. Right? This is what we're doing. He's shutting people out, winning his fights, and has a belt, the only one for undisputed. So if you can get hyped about Sergey Kovalev after having that information, then you're not interested in undisputed, and that's where our paths, goes a fork in the road. I go this way, you go that way. That's cool, right? But we know when you're trying to get undisputed, you're trying to see those things, then things like that are disappointing, and then you can't really just get right into the next thing. You have to have a morning stage, and I guess I'm in that. Doing sports talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.